Congratulations on getting married. That's lovely.
It's wonderful. It's
very nice.
Getting married for the third time, my best man Bobcat said it's like bringing a burn victim to a fireworks show.
Did he say that during his speech?
Yes.
God bless him. Isn't that lovely?
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
Everyone in the room goes, whoa!
He's, that's lovely. I've been married. I'm on my third.
On your third?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 strikes, you're out. That's it.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it again. I see it.
No, if you do it again, you have to give up a body part. That's... How many times you been married, Bill? 4 times. He's like, no, third, that's it, 3, that's it.
3, no, me too, that's it, I'm done. In fact, I wouldn't have done 3, but it was just I met this person and went, well, okay, but only this one.
Yeah.
Which I believe that's the way you're meant to approach it the first time.
Yeah, only this one, maybe.
Maybe.
Do you take this woman as often as possible?
Yeah.
But
Till death do you part.
Yeah. I'm back.
About.
Would you ever have Donald Trump on your show?
Sure, I'd have him on my show. I don't think he'd do the show, but I would have him on.
What does he represent to you?
He's a bully. He represents a bully. He can, deny that, but I think anybody, you look at the definition of a bully, and he just says, oh, I just attack back. If someone attacks me, I'm going to attack back. Look, and I'm not saying anything about Republicans. I'm not anti-Republican. I'm not anti-anything. I'm pro-human being. I just don't like bullies.
It's quite annoying.
Not for me. I like it. I like being annoying. Well, what they mean is... I don't know what they mean. They probably just mean I'm annoying. I don't know.
No. What we mean is you're annoying. And I mean...
Like that... See that laugh there? That's happens every 4 seconds. I'm
happy.
No, it's fun. It's so much fun to work with Ricky because he cracks up a lot. And what happens is we start doing these scenes and we start improvising and he'll start to laugh. And sometimes you think, oh, he's laughing at something funny I did. But usually he's laughing at something funny he did. And I know this because sometimes we'll start the scene and nobody said anything and he'll start to laugh. And that's because he's laughing at something funny that he thought of.
It's brilliant up there. It's brilliant.
Ricky, can we look at a picture of you in your pop career?
Which one's which?
Is that you on the right?
On the right, right?
Is, yeah.
Wow, look
both.
at that.
Yeah. Wow, that is a curious eyebrow.
Wow.
That is a kind of, well, what's going on over there?
What's the name of that? What's the name of that two-piece? What is that?
That's called Shauna dancing. Let's move on.
What's it called?
See, I know what you're doing. You're going, oh, look at you there. I'm not embarrassed by that. I'm embarrassed by this. Everyone's going, what the fuck happened?
It's not easy to get naked in front of other people that you don't want to be naked in front of. So I commend all you strippers.
But you wear several different wigs in this movie, too. Did you have a look that you liked?
Nope.
But did you have one you didn't like? Did you have one you didn't like?
Yeah, I didn't like many of those looks. I gotta say.
Until you got a chance to show your own beautiful.
Oh, and then I used, my own.
Yes,
on the left.
yes.
Sorry, yes. It's always such. I mean, and also, we were in North Carolina, and it's 100 degrees and 100-degree humidity. So wearing a wig, it's like wearing a fur hat. It's like wearing
I know.
We see that the movie is about this kind of road trip that goes terribly wrong in every way. And in one scene, your fake son that you guys have hired is bitten in a very sensitive place near his feelings by a giant spider. And you guys all react with this kind of terrible disgust when you see the wound. So what were you actually looking at during that scene? I don't think we can show it. I think it's way
sadly,
too...
you can't show it. But we were looking at it. And it's...
Really?
And we actually... Yeah. Oh, it was just this huge prosthetic penis with a with a and he had been bitten by the tarantula, so it had a reaction. The one ball did.
Oh no!
It wasn't the bell end. It was the ball.
The ball.
Oh, good times.
Can I say any of this on daytime?
Yes. On our show you can.
Oh, you can.
Right.
Are you special?
The only time traveler. Yeah. No.
What?
Justin Timberlake. I don't know. Have you seen this picture?
I did.
So I think it's from 1870. This is real. 1870.
Yeah.
Now, annoyingly, you've shaved off your facial fluff.
Right.
Here you are in 1870.
Okay. Yeah.
That was pretty good, right? Look, see?
Can we get like
Yeah,
within 50-50? Can we get like a side by side?
Let's do it.
I can see if I can.
Oh my God!
What's this?
That hand. Yeah,
So, yeah, there you go. So wait.
No, other way.
This,
No,
this
no,
way? Wait.
yeah, go like
Should we in
this.
the right direction? Because I'm having like 50-50 dyslexia.
Stop moving.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Very good. Justin and Anna are here because you've got a new movie out, Trolls. It's out on the 21st of October. It's the latest from DreamWorks. And it's based on, I mean, you're probably too young, but those little dolls...
No, we're 16 years old. Yeah, that makes sense.
When they were popular in the 70s, when troll dolls were kind of 70s.
No, they were popular when...
They were like the little plastic ones, that, especially like the pencil toppers and the ones with the little jewels and the belly buttons were like 90s kids stuff.
But these were the slightly, I mean, well, for instance, there isn't a big hole right here. There isn't, yes.
Excuse me?
Trolls always had a big hole so you could stick them on a pencil.
Well, the pencil topper ones, yes,
Yeah.
Graham. But there were other types
were
of
there?
trolls too. Yeah.
Oh no, we just have...
Personal song to you.
It is. It's, you know what's weird about this writing that I've been doing lately is I was so blocked for so long, and all of a sudden I feel like there's this like channel that opened up. I think I have like 20 songs. I've written them in less than 2 months. It's so weird.
Right.
And also just to be like going through so much in my life and having it kind of happen in real time. Like that song I only wrote probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So for it to come out like right after you write it, and then the video we did was supposed to just be like a screen, like behind me when I did it live. It wasn't going to be the real video, but then it just came out. Like everything's so real now. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is great.
But that happened to you before, right? I mean, like some of your greatest songs, I feel like you've written in the middle of something very personal.
But this is more like, whoa, like this is happening now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like before it was like, oh, I wrote the Tragic Kingdom over like a 3-year period, and then you know we're on tour for 2. It's like over a 5-year period. This is over.
This is overnight.
2-month period.
And, you know, a lot of things, like, I also see, and I follow you as well. I'm not taking you to Africa. Maybe a little inappropriate, you know. But I see what you made a decision. You're going to clean 2 things you wanted to do. You wanted to clean out your makeup drawer, and you wanted to clean out your closet.
Yeah.
And I was curious, and I wake up wondering, where has she gotten to? Has she done that yet?
I actually did do it. I have to put it in my schedule, like to do like an hour at a time. And I think I got 20 bags last time. So my sister-in-law and my sister and everybody's just like, woo!
every Scorsese film is a keeper.
Yeah, but
I
you're
mean, he's such
a genius in that film. You really are.
I don't think you get a lot of opportunities to go work with a guy like that. And my goal, I had this amazing acting teacher who's passed away now named Roy London. And when I started working with him, I went for every time I had an audition for the toothpaste commercial, I went to him.
Mm-hmm.
And one day he said to me, what's your real goal? I said, I want to be able to sit across from Robert De Niro and hold my own. And he's like, that's your goal. I'm like, that's my secret goal. And the fact that I got, not in his lifetime, unfortunately, but the fact that I got to do that was everything to me.
Right.
And the fact that I got to even audition and to do that was such a big deal to me. And then when I got the part, I really hounded them to death to really let me go for it. And so I put my all into it because it really was my dream.
It's amazing. You envisioned it, and it became reality. It's very powerful.
I think ultimately, thank you. I think that's really what I've learned a lot in my life is that that's how you have to do it.
Purposes. Side note, no human being should ever read the comment section or Google oneself at any time. But I did learn a lot about myself. I did. Some things I already was very well aware of, but let's see, Sandra Bullock is over 40, came up a lot. I know that. Sandra Bullock is way past 40. Yeah, I know that too. And apparently, Julia, I don't know where you are. Julia, you and I are in a dispute over George Clooney. We talked about this, right? It's shared custody, and we're both fine with it. I don't know why people keep drumming it up. Lots and lots of comment about who I've dated. Some are true, some I'll never admit to. And there was a run of comments on people who didn't understand why I was in this business. Funny things like, I quote anonymous, I mean, there's absolutely nothing special about her acting. She's not particularly attractive. I can't stand her. She's mediocre. She's over 40. Yeah, and normally this would take me down for about 30 minutes, but at the same time I was in the blogosphere, I was also watching movies. Lots and lots and lots of movies. I was watching fabulous women who may also or may not be over 40, giving groundbreaking performances and breaking my heart. I was watching beautiful stories about people struggling in everyday life in a world that they don't think they belong in. I was watching old friends create characters and blow my mind and leave me absolutely speechless. And I was also watching heartbreaking stories about our past in this country that made me so proud to be in this business, because they will one day help me show my son how far we have come and how people have suffered so that there can be a better life for everyone.
We had about an 80-member family back home, Irish and Italian, and even when we were in LA, we were spending about half the year there and half the year in New Jersey. And we knew if the kids were going to grow up, we wanted them to grow up around a family, in a smaller neighborhood where people were used to seeing us. It was a much more normal environment. School was very normal. The kids got used to seeing you when they were very young, so they never made it a big deal about it, and so that's what we did.
So you never really left your kind of people. I mean, Irish, Italian, that working class background. I mean, that's who you are, right?
Well, basically, I live 10 minutes from my hometown.
Where you grew up.
Yeah, and 20 minutes from the beach. I'm an unreconstructed beach bum, and there was something about staying close to those roots that I felt protected me, maybe protected some part of my music and my work. I was interested in writing about where I came from. I was interested in the people that were there. I wanted to continue writing about those subjects, and I felt that staying close to home kind of kept it very clear for me. Because